We thought it would be fun to discover a better way to learn to juggle. Why juggling? Here's a few reasons.
Juggling is an aerobic exercise that burns 280 calories per hour. It is also easier on the joints. It's great for all ages, including seniors.
One study shows that gray matter in your brain can increase it in as little as 7 days, and it can reduce your risk of brain disease.
Juggling helps you know where objects are around you, which improves your spatial judgment in all areas of your life.
As we age, we lose mobility. Juggling is a great way to loosen the joints in the arm and shoulders.
Increased hand-eye coordination improves your ability to other daily activities and delay the aging process.
Once you learn to focus while juggling, it flows over to other areas of your life that require the same type of concentration.
Juggling relieves stress because it gets you absorbed in the process, making it hard to think of anything else. Practicing for just 5 minutes will help clear your thoughts.
Traditionally, most people learn to juggle using the three-ball cascade.
They can learn from a books, but books lay flat and can be hard to follow.
They can learn from a person like we did, professional juggler Steve Corning, but a person might not always be available and can be a mirror image that can be confusing.
Part of our innovative solution this year was to help people with different learning styles learn how to juggle easier. So we combined Makey and Scratch with a pair of simple rubber gloves to make a game for juggling. That way the student can learn how to juggle while still enjoying it and keeping track of their progress.
Scratch is a virtual programming language created at MIT, and a Makey is a circuit board that hijacks the keyboard function. And when you play the game, it takes electric charges that go.
Nice. You can see how the game works. We also experimented with more things such as helping other people who learn better with music.
We recorded different sounds which can be repeated in Scratch over and over. The juggler can speed up or slow down the rhythm in our program by using the up and down arrow keys. We'll demonstrate for you so you can. Now we'll speed it up a little.
This is slowing it down.
So, I have learned a lot from YouTube videos, but I've noticed that some video makers don't always pay attention to details, such as having like a plain background and 3 solid colored balls.
Another part of our solution was people learn better watching YouTube videos. YouTube has become much more of a source of knowledge since previous years, so we decided to make a better video based on mistakes other people have made. As you can see, we made a video. Normally, we recommend starting with one ball first. Then, once you've done that for 10 minutes and practice it good, you can move on to 2 balls. And then this is where it starts getting harder, so you really want to practice this for a good amount of time. And then, once you really think you've got this down, you can move on to the 3-ball cascade. And we also use slow-mo to help demonstrate slow-mo. You can see how much harder it is to realize what you're doing. Yeah. So in the future, we believe that there will be easier ways for people to learn how to juggle using developing technologies such as Wii games, as we mentioned, holograms, something that's life-size. That way, it's more realistic, like a person's arm, so like a hologram, and then Oculus Rift, which is another vision type thing. But for now, we've come up with a simple game using Makey and Scratch and everything we can come up with. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Yeah. Have you thought of other possible applications other than juggling?
Well, it's based on, it's kind of, we started thinking about Wii first, like different games people could work on. So things could be simple as gloves. We were thinking just having a Wii controller.
Right.
But then we came up with the idea of gloves. So it's really just a matter of you can attach it to your shoe and you can do soccer.
Just as a suggestion, taking this idea further,
Yeah.
I would suggest that you talk to physical therapists, occupational therapists. I can see offhand, I'm a physician who deals with rehabilitation. there's some potential here, so,
Thank you.
Good for that.
okay.
Where did you get this idea from? It's pretty original.
We had a lot of help from like Mark.
Yeah, well, he's a homeschooling dad, and he's really cool. He's got a lot of ideas and things. So he just helped us think about the processes.
Well, it sounds like it was also a personal interest of yours too, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had learned how to juggle a couple years before this, so I was kind of moving to it. So,
Have you guys got this thing to a point where they can actually start doing like more than one ball on there, or is that something you're looking into?
you can. It's pretty tricky to figure out our programming, just so it kind of makes sense as they're counting.
Okay.
But yeah, you can.
And I'd also work as, in terms of control, look at gloves and look at the type of sensors that you can incorporate into gloves to, try to emulate other activities.
Yeah, like Makey is a very simple thing. You can buy it for like $50 on Amazon.
Exactly.
We used something simple as tinfoil. We had other ideas doing one for each hand, stuff like that.
Right. And the other sensors, and some of them you use on your robots, right? Accelerometers, you can get sensors. SparkFun is a really good source for a lot of those. And so if you're going to do this level of work, then you can start incorporating the other sensors.
So how did the auditory one work again?
Yeah, that's how it was.
It's a Scratch program, and we can record sounds on Scratch,
Uh-huh.
and we just programmed it to go like, when we push the up arrow, it'll go a second faster between the things, and if you push it down, it'll go a second slower.
Right.
So does that mean
the
that?
reason
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
So the reason behind that is that you can try to match your
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So it makes you try to match the sound.
It's a metronome for juggling, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
That's,
okay.
that's the idea.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's not the same as
Yeah, at the very start of the year, we came across this test that basically showed you, you took a test and it showed you what kind of learning style. Were you visual, were you vocal, were you musical learning style? So we tried to incorporate as many learning styles into it as we could.
excellent.
You guys shared this with anybody and see what they thought about it?
Well, this video that we've put, we'll touch it up a little bit and then put it on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we had our open house.
Yeah.
We had
That's
an
cool.
open house at the area we practiced. The South Paris Christian Church
Okay.
was nice enough to give us some area to do so. So we had a big open house, we shared our presentation, showed people how to program, how to juggle.
How'd they like it?
I think they liked it a lot. We got a lot of people that like that.
Did they give you any feedback on how to make it better? Or did you guys learn anything there that would help you make it better?
We didn't get too much feedback. It was more of a bunch of school families just coming to
Okay.
stuff.
Good, good. Very nice job, guys. I love the ingenuity here of putting some resources together, so good job with that.
Thank you.
So this is your.
So we'll just take a second and peruse through your binder for a little bit, if you don't mind, and
There's a lot of stuff
you
here.
guys
See
got
this
a lot
little
of good
inventory?
resources.